Welcome, friends. My name is Brandon, also known as the Lethargic Sloth, and it is the day of the grand final at Eurovision 2024. We're going to take a look at the odds, and then I'm going to go song by song and kind of give my opinion on where I think the song will fall, end up. So, let me know your opinions in the comment section. I want to put that out first of all. Who's going to win Eurovision? And how is this evening going to go? So, first, I want to look at the odds and just talk about the bigger hitters, I guess, in the contest. Um, Obviously, Croatia, Baby Lasagna, is 43% chance to win. And then, second, we have Israel, 22%. I think what people don't notice is with all the people bashing Israel, it's kind of making Eden a martyr, and people are voting for her because they don't like the way she's being treated. And I'm one of those people. Like, I think it's great that people are supporting her and standing up because nobody should have to be treated like that and at Eurovision. And I think it's disgusting the way people are acting. So it might backfire all the bad treatment. The singer does not control the government or decide the actions there. So you're taking it out on the wrong person. Um, that's all I got to say about that. Switzerland has a 14% chance. France is at 4%. And Ireland is also at 4%. And then you have like Ukraine and Italy, 3%, 2%. That's the odds. So the top 10 by the odds makers are Croatia, Israel, Switzerland, France, Ireland, Ukraine, Italy, United Kingdom, Finland, Greece. But with that being said, United Kingdom, Finland, Greece, and every country after are all at 1%. So it could go. They could go anywhere. So now let's look at song by song, and I'll give my opinion on where I think each song will place about. Number one, Sweden. So Sweden's in a good position, starting opening the show. Um, it's a solid song, and because it's Sweden, it will be elevated. I'm expecting it to get top 10, but not compete. So I don't think it's a potential winner. I'm looking at it more around like 8th through 12th. It might be actually as low as 16, but because it's Sweden, I'll say 12 to 8 in that range. Ukraine will also be elevated. It's a good song. People enjoy the song. I could seriously see Ukraine ending up in the top 10. I think they're also, like Sweden, kind of on the edge of that. Germany, Isaac, always on the run. Well, Germany, I love this song, I do. But I definitely think this will probably be in the bottom 5. It doesn't deserve to be, and I hope people vote for Germany. I hope the jury gives it credit, but Germany's had bad luck recently, and if they don't send a song that's just out of this world different, this song's to a lot of people, I guess, formulaic. I think Germany's bound for another bottom 5. I don't want it for Germany. I think Germany deserves better, but who knows? Luxembourg, Tali, Fighter. Good song, solid song, but I think the song reached its potential with qualifying, and I think it will probably end up, in my opinion, 15 to 18 in that range. So Netherlands is disqualified. I put out a video on my feelings about that. Um, Joost Klein, I hope I said it right. I had people correcting me. Joost, like ghost, Klein with Europapa. Had it been in the contest, I mean, I think it would have been a top 5 song. And I disagree with the decision to disqualify Jost, and it's a loss for the competition. And it'll be kind of nice if people start singing the song at some point in the broadcast when performances are not happening. I do not want any of the contestants and singers to be interrupted. That's just not cool. So, but if you want to, like after when they're showing off the singers for voting, if you want to do it then, I hope that would be something that happens. Israel Hurricane. Like I said, all the hate and slander and bullying that's been the entire contest towards Eden. She's remained strong, but it's galvanized a lot of support for her. Congratulations to anybody who has partaken in that. You've made Eden a martyr, and Israel is going to get a top three. Possible winner, and yeah, that's that's it exactly. Lithuania, Sylvester Belt. Again, this could go a lot of ways. This is a solid, good song. I would expect it around 15th place. I'm not sure. It could do better. I could see it being a dark horse to get into the top 10, or I could see it in the lower end of the scoreboard and getting like 21st, but I'm going to guess like 15, 16 around that area. Spain, Zora. I just listened to Spain and France for the first time, and I think it's a catchy and interesting song, but I think it'll probably be in the lower end, 18 to 22 in that range. Estonia, it's got a lot of potential to do good and surprise a lot of people. It's fun. I don't know how the jury's going to like it though. So it may be 1920 for Estonia, just a guess. Ireland, Bambi Thug, Doomsday Blue. Again, it's theatric, it's in your face, it's a little chaotic and crazy, but I think with the jury being involved, Ireland is not going to do as well as people think, though I still see a top 10 finish in Ireland's future. I think it is attention grabbing and people will vote for it, but I can't see the jury being high on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do give it credit, but I don't really see it doing so as well as people think. Latvia, Dance, Hollow. Again, it's a good song. It got in. I'm so happy for Latvia, but I do see this as being one of the lower ranked songs overall, just from popularity, and it might do well as a jury darling a little bit. But I'm guessing around 21, 22, maybe for Latvia. It made the finals. Again, it's kind of like Luxembourg. I feel like that's where it got its steam, and its steam has run out a little bit, maybe, potentially. Not my choice. I love it. It's in my top 10, but I'm trying to do predictions now. Greece, Marina Sati with Zari. Again, this could do really good and sneak into the top 10, or you might be looking at 12, 13, 14. I think it will be at the tipping point, one side or the other. I think people appreciate the song. I'm not sure, though. I think this is middling, though, and will end up right in the middle. United Kingdom. Yeah, I made comments about the song not being a very good song. I do not think it will get last. I think the staging will save it, and people will vote for it. The name recognition, and I still see it. I still see it probably like 19 in that area, but it won't be at the very bottom. I don't believe. I don't think it'll get 0 points. I'll say that. Maybe I'll be wrong. Who knows? Norway. Oh gosh, this is a dark horse to do really, really well, but it's hard to predict too. If people will vote for it, if the jury will vote for it, I don't know. This is one of my biggest, because Norway is in my top three. I'll say that right now. It is in my top three. I won't tell you where it is right now, but I don't know. I just see like fifth, sixth, but possible winner, dark horse. I don't know if I see it beating Croatia, but top five is definitely a possibility, and I would say likely, potentially. Italy. Italy is kind of strange in that it gained a lot of steam and momentum and seems to have cooled off a little bit among the Eurovision fans. I don't know why. It's a good quality song, and I think it's top five. I think it's fourth. I really do. I think it'll come in fourth. But could win. It is a potential winner. I think sky's the limit for Italy, but you got to vote for them, and I don't know about the jury show. So we shall see with Italy. Italy is very curious, but I do expect third, fourth place, probably minimum. Serbia, Ramonda. This is a song that can probably. It has top 10 potential. It feels like 13th to me, but it has top 10 potential. It could also fall a little further, but besides Israel, one of these other ballads is gonna go up because there are fans of ballads and people will pick their favorite ballad and go with it. Serbia's got potential for top 10, I would say, but I guess I'm thinking around 13. Finland, no rules. It's fun. The jury's gonna hate it. It's quite possibly gonna be last place. I don't know, but 24th is probably my guess for Finland. As much as I love the craziness, I can't see it placing very well in the grand final. But I'm happy to see it again. Portugal, this is a hard one too because this feels like a dark horse that has the possibility to win, but definitely dark horse category. It's not one of the favorites, but it deserves a very good placing. I think it'll get top 10 if it's appreciated by the jury. It should get some votes, but I don't know that'll be enough to overcome the top 5, top 6. But Portugal is one that should fight for the top 10. Armenia, Yako. Well, this could go anywhere. I could see this going really well. Again, I don't know that the jury will give it the credit. I'd like to see where the jury will put it. I don't know that it'll get a lot of success in the grand final. 16 to 18 is where I see it potentially in that realm. Now I got to scroll down. I'm getting closer. Okay, Cyprus. Cyprus is interesting. Again, it's a song that could very well get lost in the shuffle of Eurovision. It's sandwiched between Armenia, which is insane, and then Switzerland, which is another favorite. I see Cyprus getting a little lost in the shuffle and then ending up on the lower side of the scoreboard. I don't know that it'll get the votes. I just don't think it's going to do much better than around 20. Switzerland, Nemo, the Code. It's a very interesting performance, especially with like the spinning wheel and the vocals. It's a lot of tricks and a lot of I don't know. It's like a circus, and even the music sounds a little circusy. I don't think this song is going to win. It's going to do respectable and probably get the top 5 in which it's predicted, but I don't see it as a winner. I didn't think of it. I thought it felt small compared to some of the other songs in semifinal 2, but you know, 5th. That's my prediction for it. Slovenia, Raven, Veronica. I underestimated this song at first. I won't do that again. I think it definitely probably around 14th, but it is a strong stage performance, and I think it could vocally get respect from the jury. I just don't know if the televotes will help. I don't know if this will be the song people vote for or are willing to pick up the phone for. I don't know. I could see anywhere from 14th to all the way down to around 20. It could fall down. It just depends. It's not in a favorable position. It is literally sandwiched between 2 of the top 3 ranked songs, according to the odds. Next being Croatia. Croatia should win the contest. It's predicted by the odds very highly, but stranger things have happened. Croatia is not a blue blood Eurovision country. It's not won yet. People will want to see that and vote for it. At the same time, you can have a country that has had a lot more success surprise and snip it at the end, and that would be devastating. But it's a possibility that Croatia could get beat, but I don't think so. I think Croatia is going to win the contest. I would say 1, and if not 1, 2, and if it gets 3rd, I would be very shocked. Yeah, sky's the limit for baby lasagna. I never thought I'd be saying baby lasagna could be the winner of Eurovision when I looked at the artist lists. Uh, don't judge a book by its cover. So, Georgia Firefighter. Again, for a dance song, I love this. I think it's great. But I see it in the teens. I don't see it as a winner or dark horse, but I do see it being respectable and fighting for that, left-handed side of the scoreboard. Probably though, more like 17 to 19 in that position. France. I think France has potential. Could possibly win the contest. I see it as a dark horse, but Israel is getting more attention as far as ballads. France could win, could sneak in there. Vocally, this is going to be a jury darling, but I think it's just got too much uphill battle to surpass the top three, that being Croatia, Israel, and Switzerland, according to the odds. France is up there in the top five, possible top five. Are people going to vote for it? Yeah, maybe. It's going to be interesting. It could be France winning the jury show. I don't know. His vocals are outstanding. I don't think Croatia will win the jury. I think Croatia will win the televotes, though. France, if they can get people to vote for them and balance it out, maybe they could leap in the first, second, third spot. I think it's going to get about fifth, right around there, but fourth or fifth. We shall see. Austria, Kayleen, We Will Rave. Probably a great choice to close the show. Again, this will not win, but this will be a song that lives on in Eurovision legend for years and years to come, and people will be singing it in clubs all the way across Europe. Anywhere they play Eurovision songs, this will be the song you hear. Mark my words, this will be one of those that nobody will forget, and it will be legendary in that sense, but I don't see it doing any better than around 14th place, to be honest. We shall see, though. I've been surprised before. So, what are my top three? I don't usually reveal my absolute winner, but my top three are, this is no specific order, Norway, Croatia, and Israel. Those are my three favorites of the entire contest. Italy, too, is in there. There are two songs that are like fighting for it, but Italy's there. I love Portugal. As far as like my favorites, I'll just look here and just kind of go down. Yeah, Israel, Norway. I love Serbia. Finland makes me laugh, but Croatia, yes, and yeah, Norway's outstanding. I hope Norway does very well. I have those three, and what I always do is my winner gets votes, and then whoever I feel like has the best performance gets some votes. I usually only go for two because this is where you need your winner to actually win and pull through. So I think Croatia is going to win the entire competition. That is my official prediction. It's not anything crazy or spectacular, just like Loreen last year. But there's always a chance that it gets snipped by a Eurovision Blue Blood or something else. Croatia is not guaranteed to be handed anything, so the performance needs to be good and strong, and things need to happen to win. So nothing's guaranteed. I mean, you saw Loreen almost got knocked off last year by a very popular Finnish singer. Um, Oh, maybe Finland will win this year. Who knows? Maybe there'll be backlash. Oh, Loreen didn't get it last year. Let's put Finland in. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I find No Rules incredibly entertaining. It's just that kind of humor that you need after a long night at work. So, those are my thoughts about the grand final. This is double as long as I wanted it to be, but I'll get it out before the contest starts today. It'll be a good grand final. So, tell me in the comment section who is your winner. Who do you think will take the contest? Again, I'm going with the easy choice just because it's the most logical and, one of my top favorites. I'm not going to be disappointed. I don't think. I think I'll be celebrating when the results are read, but maybe I'll be crying if something else wins. Who knows? But good luck to all of the countries and all of the participants at Eurovision 2024. Again, I'm sickened by the fact that the Netherlands isn't able to compete. Not all the facts are known. There are multiple stories, and there are also multiple collaborations, though. So maybe someday we'll get some answers. I just hate that something like that had to happen, and I would have loved to see how the Netherlands would have factored into this decision because it's a heavy hitting song that would have taken a lot of votes. So we'll never know, and that sucks that we don't get that information because I wanted to see how it would do. But we will have results for semifinal too, so we shall see. Um, we shall see how it did. Semifinal 1, not 2. um, we will get the semifinal results, so we will see how it did there. I'm repeating myself. I'm tired. I worked all night. I got bags under my eyes. Okay, well, I'm ready to watch the show soon. For now, I'll rest, relax, hopefully not fall asleep before the show. Lethargic Sloth out, and enjoy the show, everybody.